Hello guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Exos Heroes, and seems like tomorrow Thursday we are going to receive a new update with a lot of new events plus a new summon banner as well. And now let's look into the details of this new contents. The first one is going to be the black and white core raid open. Okay, so right away it says core raid black and white extend open. Period is going to be starting, it's actually July 15, Thursday. Tomorrow after maintenance until July 28 Wednesday 17:59 UTC time. There's a little bit of typo error right over here. That's the event details. You can challenge core raid dungeons and get core raid coupons with which you can actually exchange for a lot of amazing materials out there. For the extreme and special difficulties, you may clear them up to a certain count every day. For the hardest, or let's say for the extreme difficulty, you can only do it like one time per day, and then like for the special difficulties you can only do it 3 times per day, whereas for the normal or the most easiest difficulty you can do it for the unlimited number of time, depending upon like how many level stones do you really have. Okay, level stones are required to enter the core raid dungeons. So I hope you have already stacked up a lot of level stones out there. Core raid shop. In the core raid shop, you can purchase basic or raid items with the raid coupons. Okay, yeah, there we go. Anyways, there is this step of rewards right over here. For the step 1 reward, you can get this Desert Treasure Hunter Gale Orange. A Desert Treasure Hunter Gale Fatecore is going to be a really great help, especially in order to defeat that Garrot. The Grave Digger Garrot or Grave Hunter Garrot, something like that. The one that keeps on wandering around the map. And that said, you can also have a really good time in order to deal some really good damage against the Gale himself when you are going to encounter him in the battle, whenever you are doing the normal type of exploration with Leafy, right? So yeah, in that time this Fatecore is going to be a really great help. That said, step number 2, 50 star crystal. Step 3 reward, we're going to receive fated weapon crafting ticket. Alright, step 4 Fatecore recruit ticket, and step number 5, for the first ever time, we are going to receive 10 Mystic Recruit tickets. Last time, previously, we only used to receive like Nation Recruit ticket, but now instead of Nation Recruit ticket, we are receiving 10 Mystic Recruit ticket, which will allow us to do some summons on the Mystic banners. Like for right now, the Mystic Hero unit known as the Misty is right over there, right? So possibly if you're kind of lucky, you might actually get Misty out of it. So that's pretty good, isn't it? Misty is one of the really amazing hero unit out there in the games. It's really powerful. That's the core raid pass, whatever that is. Precaution, okay. By the way, guys, if you are a beginner, you should be able to clear. You should have already cleared Chapter 7-13 story mode right away before you can actually get your hands on the black and white core raid event. Okay, if you have not cleared the story, Chapter 7, Episode 13, then well, you will not be able to enjoy the core raid event. Now that said, those are the things out there, and the core raid event is also like that kind of particular event that also allows you to get a lot of those memories of the generals, or let's say the signature fated hero units, like let's say Garv, Bathory, and so on and on. So yes, you are not supposed to miss out on this event. It's really amazing event that will allow even the free-to-play players to get a lot of generals, which will allow then further to boost your signature force, okay, of the related hero. Anyways, that said, now let's look into the next event. It says, notice choice Fatecore raid, the son of the Southland recruit. Okay, so well, we are presented with the option to pick one out of these 6 heroes, or let's say Fatecore heroes, and out of these 6, 2 are gold Fatecore heroes. That's going to be the Fatecore Iris and the Fatecore Valentina, whereas the remaining of the 4 Fatecore hero units are black Fatecore heroes. So if you're going to choose the gold Fatecore hero unit, the drop rate is going to be 0.5% chance, and you can PD them after 28 multi summons. If you're going to pick the black Fatecore hero units, like let's say Fatecore Glenn, Fatecore Bernadette, Fatecore Scarlet, and Fatecore Degas, then they're going to drop at 0.7% chance from their own banner, and you can get them for free after 19 multi summons. That said, now you might be asking, who is the best choice right over here? Are we really supposed to summon for the Fatecore Iris, or should be for the Fatecore Valentina or any other black Fatecore hero unit out there? Anyways, just to say it right over here to you guys, you can get a lot of black Fatecore hero units thanks to the Fatecore hero recruit ticket, or let's say black Fatecore hero recruit ticket that you will be able to get through so many contents in the game. So no need to pick any kind of black Fatecore hero unit out there, okay? And now that said, which gold Fatecore hero are you really supposed to recruit? Is it going to be the Fatecore Iris or is it going to be the Fatecore Valentina? Well, if you really want to excel in the game in the most general way in the PvP content as well, both of these units are PvP type unit. Okay, these both units will not actually perform really amazing in the PvE contents, except for some specific contents. Okay, but generally they will not actually really excel in the PvE contents, or let's say the story contents. Both of them are totally PvP contents, arena contents. Okay, and that said, Fatecore Iris actually takes the lead. She is one of the most needed unit out there, whatever the team that you are actually going to be using. Okay, because like she is a really good counter against the fast guardian units, like let's say Fatecore John, Fatecore Magi, Fatecore Rera, Fatecore Balish, Fatecore Ramsey, and so on and on. There are so many first guardian units out there, and she's actually a really good counter for those kind of units. Though we already do have Misty, but I think not so many players out there have actually managed to get Misty, right? So that said, till that time, it's better to use the Fatecore Iris. And she's also really good at protecting the team from the frost damage for one time, and she actually can provide a 50% of attack boost to all the allies in the team. That can be actually really helpful to deal some more damage to the opponents. She can actually modify the opponents in some sort of like helpless fish or duckling, whatever that is. Okay, and that is equivalent to stunning the opponents or shocking the opponents, where the opponents are not able to do anything. That's it. The next thing is like she's like a mana battery, meaning like with her skill she can provide 2 mana to all the allies, which can be really helpful to deal some really good damage against the opponents, because like more the mana you have, the more damage that you can deal to the opponents, especially if you have burst skill effects with your like offensive type units. Okay, that said, Fatecore Iris is really an amazing unit that you would definitely want to have, especially in your PvP Javanese battles. Now that said, next unit right over here is going to be the Fatecore Valentina. Well, she is very specific, but nonetheless she is really powerful as well. She's like a ticking time bomb. She can like she's a part of the Northern Frosty team, whereas for the Fatecore Iris, you can actually pretty much put her in any team out there. That's how she is. She's like universal. Whereas for the Fatecore Valentina, she is very specific. Okay, you are really supposed to pair her up with the Fatecore Shofragan. So if you don't have Fatecore Shofragan in the first place, Fatecore Valentina will serve you no purpose at all. Okay, but with the Fatecore Shofragan and the Fatecore Valentina being together, they are like pretty much a ticking time bomb. Whenever the Fatecore Valentina gets her turn, whenever she uses her skills on the opponent, all the opponents will be removed out of their mana. 0 mana count right away, and they will not be able to recover any kind of mana for the next 10 turns, if I'm not wrong. And that is like the ticking time bomb, meaning like if there is no mana with the opponent, your opponent will not be able to deal any kind of damage to you guys at all. They will not be able to use any kind of skill, and they are pretty much limited only to the basic skill. Okay, and with basic skill, the damage actually is not really that high. Alright, so you can pretty much like you can just shove it off. Okay, that said, with Fatecore Valentina, it's just going to be much easier to handle your opponents. But the problem is that like she's kind of really slow unit, she's kind of sluggish. But if you have already improved, or let's say upgraded your Northern Frosty signature force, she is a really lethal force. She's really amazing, okay? Because like with the advancement in the signature force of the Northern Frosty, she's gonna get those extra speed boost, which can be a really great help in order to speed her up. She will be able to get her turn real fast, and as soon as she gets her turn, it's the demise of the opponent. It's just that like opponents will not be able to do anything at all. Okay, it's just like, ah man, they will be helpless. So that's it. If you're kind of really working on your Northern Frosty team, and you really want to make a really great team with the Northern Frosty with the Fatecore Shofragan, then you can totally go with the gold Fatecore Valentina. She's gonna be a really great help. But if you don't have the Fatecore Shofragan, or even if you have Fatecore Shofragan and you are not actually kind of looking for what to build your Northern Frosty team, and on the same time you really don't have the Fatecore Iris as well, then you can actually summon for the Fatecore Iris. So as a beginner, if you are a beginner, I would really suggest you guys to go with Fatecore Iris right away, because as she is a very versatile unit, you can actually place her with any kind of team formation out there. She is a really good unit. Alright, whereas for the Fatecore Valentina, she is very specific. Unless you are really focused on the Northern Frosty team build up, or let's say you already do have Fatecore Iris, then you can actually start summoning for the Fatecore Valentina. Okay, yeah, there we go, guys. No need to actually summon for their dupes. All right. If you already do have Fatecore Valentina, it's time for you to go to Fatecore Iris. And if you already do have Fatecore Iris, then it's time to summon for the Fatecore Valentina. That's pretty simple. Okay. So yeah, there we go, guys. Anyways, the highest priority definitely goes to Fatecore Iris, but if you already do have her, try to summon for the Fatecore Valentina. And what if you have both of them, right? Then, well, I would say try to get dupe of the Fatecore Valentina, because with the Fatecore fusions you might actually get those extra speed, and that extra attack speed can be a really great help, especially in the Japanese trainer battles. Okay, speed is a very key importance for our Fatecore Valentina, and Fatecore fusion can be a really great help for those extra speed stats. All right, now that said, next event is gonna be the 7 days of gift event. Okay, so this is the Leafy gift event, and well, the quality of the Leafy gift event is actually kind of degrading a lot, and I am not really liking it. I don't know like when the devs are actually gonna consider this. Oh man. Anyways, it's gonna start July 15th Thursday. That's gonna be tomorrow after the maintenance until July 28th Wednesday, 17:59 2021 UTC time. Day number 1, that's gonna be tomorrow. We are gonna be receiving 200 cess. Day number 2, 500,000 cess. Day number 3, solar seal times 1,000. Day number 4, 70 book of experience, and day number 5, 50 die coupons. Day number 6, 5 nation recruit ticket, and day number 7, we are gonna receive 500 cess. So in total, we are receiving 700 cess. That's enough for one multi-summon. We are receiving nation recruit ticket times 5. That's it. And some other oogie boogie type of rewards. I'm not really kind of super surprised with this kind of rewards. Okay, it's not overwhelming. It's very underwhelming. That said, Arcverse is now gonna be open starting tomorrow. Seems like the issues with the Arcverse seems to be like kind of fixed. I hope now finally Arcverse is actually gonna go full scale. Okay, so let's hope for that one, and maybe I might actually come up with some videos in giving you guys some really good like showcasing in the Arcverse. So that's it. Those are the contents that's going to come tomorrow. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. If you have got any kind of extra questions, let's have some discussion with it right there in the comment section below. That said, this is it for today. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and see you guys in the next video.